called here in ways I've seen through the years to be in this place, to bring what we do as a light action here. And when Vincent said something about finding your intention, like what brought you here, and often that's a calling, so that you're really looking at something called to me that's important. And then let's do some respect here, that you've all been working on yourself. And then at what level? In MSA, we talk about the graduate level, and that's nothing new. When we go back and look at the teachings, it has been talking about that all along, that we're doing something that is a passage into spirit. It is one of J.R.'s books, and at the inception stage of that book, I was there. I was actually proposing it to him in some form. And essentially, the way I looked at it is like, I'd like to take your teachings and put them in as clear and essential form as we could. And maybe that'd just be a rather simple book. I don't know how long it would be. But that was the idea, and he agreed to my attempt. That's how I look at it. But with everything else going on, or whatever I had available as the ability to do all of that, it kind of got passed on in itself. So it did come out in a book that MSA still makes available, last I checked. But essentially what it became is the volumes called Fulfilling Your Spiritual Promise, the 3 volumes of books. And that's some 11 or 1,200 pages worth of information. So even with that, it's you say, well, that's a lot to go through. And let's consider, I'm looking here, and for the most part, you are people who've been through those 1,200 pages. Or you've been through 12 years of discourses. And how many pages is that? And even though we might say, well, a lot of the teachings are repetitive, or they kind of go round and round in their own way, there's also something about it that goes higher, that goes deeper, goes more profound. And what I look at we're doing in this movement, and the way we refer to soul transcendence, is when the time comes to be tested in our spiritual evolvement, that we fulfill what was required of us as a soul when we came into this world. Print that.